Hi Cancer, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher! You could be dealing with a Cancer. The message could be for you, so feel free to take it however it resonates with you in your situation. Keep in mind these are general and timeless readings. All my links down below in the description box. Website link, Instagram, you can follow me over there if you wanna. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys have supported the channel. Let's dive in, shall we? Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Is this gonna happen today? Today, Junior. What did I do again? All right. No, I don't know. How did I do this? I don't know if these are gonna come out. It's like it doesn't want to happen for you, Cancer. Okay. We got like, oh, perfect. Okay. What have we got? The King, very masculine type of energy. And then we have the Sentinel. Okay. This is an amazing combination, Cancer. You've either got this energy surrounding you or just over this next week, there's just this unyielding. The Sentinel is protection. It's unyielding determination and certainty. I do feel like that's going to come to you. It might just hit you in a moment. It could be this very masculine, empowered energy that you could be stepping into. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It could be that you're taking on this very masculine energy, that you just have this security. You know your position in the world and you know what you have to do. And there could be something, this protection energy is standing out a lot. So you might be protecting something of importance to you. And it's with this force. Anytime this kind of combination comes out, it's like you're protecting something with force, and you are a force to be reckoned with. The outcome, it's like, don't be swayed at all. I do feel as though you're going to be standing very strong in maybe a belief or in your energy. There could be certain things coming in trying to sway you from your path, but that honestly, Cancer, might be a huge sign that you're on to something big. Okay, I have often seen that the more you're about to go through a significant breakthrough, there's even more shadowy forces that come up trying to deter you from that path, and that could be popping up in certain people, and you're just watching them, and like you just have a vision. Look at that. There was a powerful vision that you had in the past, and it could have been something that you were working on manifesting. The emotions and everything that you conjured up around this vision, and it could have even come to you. This could have been something really powerful that you received, maybe from your guides or from the universe, but it feels like you're holding to your vision very strong right now. It's like it's going to be harder and harder to break you away from it, and it's like your vision is narrowing down so that you only see this goal, this future thing. That's the only thing that's on your mind. That's good. I would be cautious of it being connected to a human, because that can be tricky. Oh, look at that, inheritance. Okay. This could just be an inheritance from the universe. I try to be loose with this kind of stuff, because this can be, you know, the challenges and tribulations that you've been given in this lifetime. You'll be given a great reward for what you've dealt with, okay? Because you could have been the underhanded energy, and you'll come into a position of power and authority. And you are protected, believe it or not. So there's protective energies and forces that are coming in to keep you on track, or to keep you focused on your vision and not to waver from that at all, okay? It is unwavering. Hello. there's this potential. That's weird that that was in there. I'm gonna take it. Feels like you're about to break through into your true potential. Yes? Oh. So we have the Page of Swords. Could be looking at something and finding like your wish fulfillment. That is a wish coming true. And it could just be you need to get a little bit of information here with the Page of Swords, but that could be something that you're looking at right now. Page of Swords is a stalker, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so it looks like you might be trying to get out of some chaos. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Wow, big emphasis on air. Well, whatever is happening in this conversation, it looks like a wish fulfillment. Look at all that air surrounded by... We have the Judgment. All right. This is gonna, like, help you break through to some kind of new energy, and it's gonna be fast. Once this opens up, it's gonna move quickly. All right. Almost like you had to distance yourself from some chaos for a bit. You get your emotional fulfillment back up, and it always happens through a conversation here. I'm just gonna say it straight up. There's a conversation that takes place. You get emotionally fulfilled. It's actually on both ends, whatever happens here in between these two people. This is like a person here that's on the same level as you. And maybe it could even be news. Page of Swords is news. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, there's a person here sending a message. Okay. Okay, this is actually perfect because the Four of Swords is right in your mind. So you've been trying to keep yourself patient and not pushing a situation. Even though I do feel the pressure over here, it's like you have to kind of keep your mind at peace and protect your mind. Okay. Sometimes when I see this card, I think of course, like Magneto, or what's the other one? Oh, Harry Potter, when he has to practice can I say this? Occlumency? I think it's occlumency. You guys put it down in the comments. But yeah, when he has to do these mind control practices so that nothing can penetrate his mind, that's like the peace of mind or the break. And you could actually be mastering that through this process, which is telling me you're dealing with some uncomfortable energies over here, and it could be very stimulating. Like it causes, whether you're aware of it or not, there's maybe something about an environment that like stimulates you, and you have to go to a certain behavior or something to kind of soothe yourself. And there's something here that you're doing to quiet your mind or balance yourself. And it could be something like, it can be meditation, definitely, but it could be that you're actually finding an environment or situation that brings you peace of mind, and you're gonna get a break. Okay, so whatever has been happening, maybe karmically or everything, whatever that is, we have the Four of Wands as the outcome. See, there's like some kind of celebration. I feel like it's coming from this person. Excuse me. I feel like there's a message coming in, and I don't know who this human is, okay? This just feels like someone might send a message or post something. It's either directed towards you, or it's like a subliminal message. I'm not totally sure. Because this Page of Swords can kind of alter communications, and I've seen that in general. Thank goodness. I mean, you have a tad of fire energy, lots of air, surprisingly, but you have... you might feel very protective over this next week. It's either of yourself, like you might be protecting something. I'm just going to say that, going back to the beginning portion, because there's a vision. It's in the process of coming together right now. There's been pieces that have slowly been coming in. And what's very interesting is I was seeing that there was this need for you to get out of a chaotic situation or something, so that it's like not all the pieces of the vision have come together right now, because there could, every time the Six of Swords comes in over here, it means that you could have energies that are like a bit vulture-ish, you know what I mean? Like pick off the pieces and take whatever. And I'm saying that from personal experience. I lived in Texas and Mexico for a while, and there's a lot of vultures, and I was constantly looking up the spiritual meaning of them. And sometimes in environments that are really survival-ish, peeps are kind of like that. They seek the weaker energies and pick off. Okay, that sounds really horrible to say, but it feels like to me whatever is getting picked away from you is actually, it might actually be a good thing right now. It's like the universe might be plucking things away from you slowly, because you're meant to go either in a new ambition, or some kind of like rebirth is happening right here. You'll be very different by the end of this process. That is generally what happens. And fascinatingly, it's coming the more that, and this has just been in general, the more that you are able to elevate into appreciation, gratitude, joy, like jovial energy, which I do see is happening here, it can feel confusing, because these shadow elements come up to the surface. Like, this is an energy that's going to come back around, okay? And this has been the Mars retrograde. There's communications that are happening here, and I'm seeing that someone does really want to communicate with you, and it could be that you're noticing something about, these could be posts, but you're noticing something about a particular person in either intentions. Like, there's this big, like, whoa, like, understanding someone's perspective, or like getting a glimpse into a person's reality. It starts small. Oh, this is an interesting, see, this is trippy how this happens. So it might feel kind of like you see something, and at first there's like a gathering information. You see something that kind of like, whoa, this sparks your interest. Something about it catches your attention. It feels like some kind of wish fulfillment. I'm just going to say it straight up. I don't know what it's talking about, but all of a sudden I can see you're going to dive into it, gather all this information about it. Something might switch here, because I can see that at first you were curious, and that probably is coming up with, in connection with like the Mars retrograde in Gemini. There's communications that are coming in, and they're like, when you see it, this energy will come back in. There's a person that really does want to connect with you. I don't know if you knew it before, but they see you as a wish fulfillment, okay? Vice versa, whatever that means. But right here, all of a sudden you switch a little bit, because I can see you're maybe a little guarded, because I can see that when you deal with a particular person, you might see that like something about, and it will come in the form of a vision. I know this is going to sound all super trippy and stuff, but Cancer, you generally are pretty psychic, intuitive, telepathic, whatever. So there's like a stop here, because you're a little bit like, whoa, and it feels like you could be starting to gather all the pieces. In the past, you had interacted with a particular person and you distance yourself from them, but that is coming back around right now. And now you're getting the full realization about why you were guarded in the past. Like, it's all going to make sense. It's a tad of a dodge the bullet energy, but it's all going to come together, these pieces of why you were a little bit like, I don't know, not totally going towards this, but you've got this celebration here, and this could be something about a home situation that looks like is connected in all of this. Could be messages here with someone, messages back and forth with like a business owner or someone sitting in a place of power, but it feels like something about that is going to bring more stability or happiness in your home life. There could have been something taking a pretty long time. Oh, wow. And there's a freaking celebration coming. This could be a friendship. I'm not gonna lie, Cancer. This could be a person, like a reunion or some kind of happy situation here. This is friendship. Soul tribe. It looks pretty freaking good. All right. Well, I'm going to dive into the extended. Let me see whatever else wants to come out. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you over there. But Cancer, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.